Good morning, YouTube. JT Serenity Farms prepping here with another, hopefully, quick video. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the little notification bell, get the word out. We've got a week left before Election Day, which brings me to the first topic. I am a tradition guy. I'm black and white. I love tradition and I follow it faithfully. But this year, I am going to break from tradition out of necessity. I don't trust any of these tyrannical libtard cesspool state governors and mayors. I have a feeling with all the polls, the rallies, the lid on China Gate and treason, I got a feeling a lot of polling stations, and they'll throw in the pandemic, are going to get shut down early. I don't mean early on Election Day, I mean closed, don't open on Election Day. So, New York started last Friday, I believe, where I can go vote early, and I'm going to go do that today at my government center. I don't want to take the chance that my vote is not counted. And let's be realistic. Everything we've seen these libtard socialist governors and mayors do since March, this is not below them. There is nothing below the libtards anymore. So, get out and vote early if you can. Make sure it counts. Because what's going to happen on Election Day is the lines are going to look very long, potentially, because people are doing the bullcrap social distance crap, and the line may look like it's a mile long when it's only 100 yards long. People are going to drive by, see it, I got to go to work, I got to pick my kids up, I got to do this, I got to do that, I'll come back later. It might never happen. Don't take that chance. Get out and do it early if you can. Every vote counts. Alright, now, with that, November 3rd, that evening, 9:30, 10 o'clock, maybe 11, it's going to become apparent that it's a Trump landslide. The libtards have wargamed this. They've thrown it out there to make sure we know that they're planning on violence regardless of who wins. The vice presidential candidate has told us that. It's going to start. Even if they cheat a victory, the radical left will riot because they don't think that the dopes that just got elected are radical enough for them. When Trump wins by a landslide, it's guaranteed. They're all sitting and waiting for their direction from Alexander Soros, George's son. George is the money. Alexander is his little lackey. All right? So you got to prepare for that. You got to get as much food, water, ammo, self-defense, tools, medicine, everything you can, at least 3 months worth. I know this is late in the game, and I'm preaching to the choir, but you got to get as much as you can. We don't know how long this is going to last, and winter's coming. Alright? Go out and buy what you can. Now, on the back of that, if you're in a libtard city, what are you going to do? There's going to be violence. What are you going to do when it comes to you? We have to face certain facts. Most people don't have it in them to do what needs to be done to protect themselves and their family. Oh yeah, they might have self-defense devices. They may have posted, I'm going to do whatever it takes. It's just human nature. Some people don't have it in them to do what has to be done. They will watch their family get assaulted, raped, and murdered and do nothing because they can't. Then they'll blow their own head off. Make sense out of that. Okay? My point of this is, at some point, it's going to be called upon you to react. If you know you don't have it in you, and you do already, you may think you don't, but you know. Right here, you already know. Get yourself in a group where you can be protected. Now, you are going to be expected to help protect the group. That's part of being a group. You are either going to have to make security patrols or be on the front line. You've got to decide where you fit in and make it clear to the people that you're with that you don't know what you're capable of, or that you know what you're capable of and you have limitations. Okay? It's not anyone's fault. Most people have never been in an environment that required that level of mental toughness. I was in law enforcement for over 26 years, as I've said many times. I got in when I was 18 years old. Excuse me. I didn't know what I was made of, but I found out very quickly that I had a mindset that would allow me to do whatever I needed to do and get it done as quickly as possible. I never would likely have known had I not gone into that profession. There's an innate ability in certain people to turn a switch and dehumanize the opponent, the enemy. It's not another human as far as I'm concerned. Now, with that being said, during the course of my career, I dehumanized a lot of the people there and still maintained my human side when it was necessary, and it was a better option than the alternative. And I was very, very good at compartmentalizing those two. And I could do it like that. And I could do it to two individuals in the same situation. I could show my human side to this one and dehumanize this one. It had to be done in a lot of instances, or my life, my co-workers were on the line. I don't have time in those situations to plead and beg and negotiate and call 25 people to all come talk to someone and try and get them off the ledge. No, there's no time for that. there's not going to be time for it in an SHTF. You need to admit to yourself right now what you're capable of and what you're not, and then act accordingly. When you put yourself in a situation thinking that you can handle something using some false bravado, we often over or under react, and hesitation kills. When we can't make decisive, instant, coherent decisions, bad things happen. And usually not to us. Then you're stuck, if you're lucky, living with your decision, and someone else may not. This isn't going to be haggling over a return item at the Walmart service counter where you can say anything you want and it all works out in the end. It's going to be a very tough call, and a lot of people are going to make the wrong one. It will seem right in their mind. But you got to remember, we have a couple generations and a certain part of our society has been raised with no value for human life. With the abortion and the video games. Don't think that all wasn't intentional over the course of the last 20 or 30 years to have all these war video games where no matter what you do, you never die. You get to kill people on the video, you get shot, you just start over again and use one of your extra lives. There is no extra lives in the real world. These people don't understand that they could die. And they don't care if they kill you. They will find out they can die. They'll have an aha moment. But they have depravity for you and I. You are going to have it in certain situations very soon. I pray to God not, but let's not find out the hard way. So, once again, get out and vote early if you can. Please buy as much supplies as you can in the next week and make a decision about who you are. You know, targets don't shoot back. Okay? You might be expert marksman on the range. We all got some decisions to make real soon here. So for now, JT, signing off.